Well, greetings once again, fellow Spyder lovers, and it's Dave with Ozarks Spyder Rides. And of all the places that you can be at in the world, we're at one of them. We are headed north on Campbell Street in Springfield, Missouri. We're getting ready to turn to the west, and this will put us right into the front entrance of the Bass Pro Shops. And you can see there on the front of the building, it all says Outdoor World, but it is the Bass Pro Shops home store here in Springfield, Missouri, which is owned by Johnny Morris. So as we get to this right-hand turn, you'll be looking at the Wonders of Wildlife Aquarium, the big video screen. And so we move down here, and occasionally we can get some video of the fish tank, and it is an amazing fish tank. We sat here for several minutes. All we got was this little advertisement for diving with the sharks, and the rest of it was just advertisements for other Johnny Morris properties. We weren't interested in that, so we moved on. Now what we're driving around is the actual museum called Wonders of Wildlife. It did not used to be connected to the Bass Pro Shops. In fact, the two buildings were under separate ownerships. The museum was actually owned by the government, and they spent $52 million to build this, and it opened in November 1st, 2001, and it only stayed open for 6 years. And they found out they had horrible humidity control problems in the walls, and things were rotting. So it got closed down, and it actually stayed closed down for 10 years before Johnny Morris got it back open. Now we're coming to a little low water spot here to cross. I guess this is supposed to be imitating a native stream here in Missouri. Now the road you see to the right there is Sunshine Street, and I used to come by this every morning on the way to work as I was going to Missouri State University. And so I knew it stayed closed for a long time. I didn't realize it was 10 years. But one thing you realize is when Johnny Morris gets a hold of a property, he takes his time, and he does a really good job on it. So now the facility is 350,000 square feet instead of the original 92,000. So it's much larger. There's the Johnny Morris Conservation Center on the right, and this is actually the front entrance to the Wonders of Wildlife National Museum. And this was actually voted the best new attraction in the United States back in 2017. I have not been through it. I was through it when it was the original 92,000 square foot facility, and it was nice then. But my son and grandchildren have been through it, and they say it's absolutely incredible. You need at least 4 hours just to do it any kind of justice. And there's 2 admissions. One's for the aquarium and one's for the rest of the museum. So depending on what you want to look at, you can buy different levels of visitation there. When the facility reopened to the public under its current name in September of 2017, there were a lot of people in attendance, including U.S. President Jimmy Carter, U.S. President George Bush, Secretary of the Interior Ryan Zinke, and then Mark Wahlberg, Kevin Costner, Jimmy Houston, Dale Earnhardt Jr., Tony Stewart, Luke Bryant, just a whole bunch of people. And there were about 40 conservation groups that were represented here as well, including the National Audubon Society, Ducks Unlimited, National Wildlife Federation, National Wild Turkey Federation, and even the National Geographic Society. So it's been pretty well advertised, and it's a very well-known facility. So like I said, when Johnny Morris gets a hold of something, he does a really good job. Now we're going to try to slip around the corner and see if we can get another look at see if they show any of the fish stuff, and it looks like they're not going to. More advertisements, so we'll just move on. I should have mentioned that this aquarium we're trying to get video of is a 1.5 million gallon aquarium. I mean, it's incredible. Something like 35,000 individual fish, amphibians, reptiles, birds, mammals. There's some themed areas in there that include an ocean shipwreck, a Louisiana swamp, some Ozark forest, and even the Amazon rainforest. So in addition to the $52 million that it cost, they spent another $90 million when Johnny Morris got a hold of it. There's a little bit of the video we were looking for, but that's that same advertisement again. So we're going to move on, and we're actually going to drive all the way around to the south entrance of Bass Pro. And when you get down to the south entrance, when you go in that entrance, you'll find the NRA gun exhibit, and it is quite an exhibit. Now, it's free, and they have thousands and thousands of guns. It's up on the second floor. So if you go in the south entrance, you'll also come to Hemingway's, which is a real nice restaurant. So I'll just let you watch a little bit as we drive around, and I'll be back in a little bit. Well, for those of you who have not been to Bass Pro, it's hard to describe the interior. You'll just have to come and see it for yourself, but it is very, very well done. There's a rifle range, there's pistol ranges, there's all kinds of fishing gear, boats, RVs. No, they don't have RVs, they have four-wheelers, but just about everything you could imagine for the outdoor world. So I hope you enjoyed this, and as we always say, you Spyder riders, ride safe, and keep your Spyders in really good shape, and we'll try to catch you on the next one.